Welcome back. I'm Jeff. With me, as always, is Jesse. This is Gaijin Hideout, and we are back for more Dragon's Dogma 2. So, Jesse, we've got ourselves another Dragon's Dogma 2 in 90 seconds. Debatable about the actual quantity of that.
90 seconds?
Yeah.
I look down at the time. I see a minute and 43. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little inaccurate, but you know what? We'll allow it. So this is part 3 of that series. It's called Monsters. It's a lot of and this might be all like repurposed footage, maybe with some new stuff thrown in there from what we've seen so far, but it's kind of themed. These are obviously trailers themed around different parts of the game, so it's a good way to like refocus our attention, and we're probably going to see things we've seen already, but talk about it in the context of the monsters. We did the Pawns Invocations before that, and you know there was another one like this to start for the story.
Well,
so
the monsters are kind of the star of the show.
I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited to get a nice little summary and just kind of get this broken down for us. So let's go ahead and jump right in.
Let's do it.
Dragon's Dogma 2 in 90 seconds. Monsters. The monsters of this world are as vivid and full
That's
of
just a
life
wolf.
as the lands around them.
The wolves look great.
Behaviors differ according to the regions they
All right, we got harpies. Yeah.
Some possess the intellect to work together.
What are these? The
and attack.
goblins? Filthy goblins.
Yeah, we've seen.
Look disgusting. Did we have like the green type of goblin in the base game? I seem to recall that. They look a little sunburnt now.
Oh, like in Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen? No, they're red. They're all red.
Oh,
yeah,
they're
they're always sunburned. Yeah.
Okay, that's just me. That's just a me.
We didn't have this. This is the new part.
Actually, Jeff, I think this is in the original.
Are you kidding? Dude, that game's so huge. Oh man, we've got a lot of exploring to do in that game. We're continuing to do Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen as a playthrough. It's usually every Saturday, 3 p.m. EST. We stream it live, and man, half that map we still got to go through. But
work together and attack.
All right,
The Sphinx delights in posing riddles. The Doulahan
Oh boy,
is a
we're gonna fail that.
Okay,
now, this horrifying thing. I don't think. What's this called again? The D something.
Let's let it play for like 20 seconds because he's listing off the different ones.
Enough. Some possess the intellect to work together and attack in unison. The Sphinx delights in posing riddles. The Doulahan is a spectral, headless
Doulahan.
knight. You will also encounter Medusa,
Fuck.
golems,
Fuck.
griffins,
Fuck.
drakes, and the bronze giant.
Oh, fuck.
In this
I do not
truly
think he was in
immersive
the
fantasy
original.
world, you'll
Not at all.
face
Okay, all right. So that's a lot right there. So he was starting out basically saying like your small enemies some of them are smart enough to work together to fuck you up, which we know that from how these
I'm curious
games
if
work.
that's actually gonna play any sort of meaningful factor. If you know the enemy AI working together, you know.
Well, in the first one, it kind of felt like it because they would be like, they're over here, get them or whatever. And now it's like,
oh, that's true. Yeah.
with 10 years of technology, like maybe they can maybe it gets like really
I
nefarious,
want to
you
see
know?
a stack of goblins, Jeff. I just want to see them piled on top of each other.
Yeah, actually, regarding the goblins, Green Piece of Mind had commented on a video saying, let me if I go to this real quick. It was in relation. I was wondering if they were going to add more enemies to disrupt the sorcerer in Dragon's Dogma 2, and he was saying goblins sure look way more aggressive and ramped up on cocaine this time around. At least the desert variety of the goblins,
Crack goblins.
Yeah, at least the desert ones you saw. So the desert area might be
at one point.
The desert one kind of makes me wonder because I saw like up here, like these are just straight up. This is a different kind of harpy, and it looks more.
Is it?
Yeah. Look at that. It's like a sand harpy or something.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's like a vulture harpy almost. Yeah, I see what you mean.
together and attack in unison. The Sphinx delights in posing.
So the Sphinx is a Riddler, huh? Like I don't think we fully deep dived on the Sphinx yet.
I think the deal with the Sphinx is that you can either choose to kind of fight it, probably get your ass kicked, or try and solve the riddle.
Oh yeah, that checks out. Well, I'm obviously fighting it. And dying a billion times. That's horrifying.
Well, she's got a key on her neck. I guess if you kill her, you can take that.
That makes sense. And then this was a Doulahan.
Doulahan, that's right. What a cool name. I think that comes from like Irish folklore, if I recall.
Really? So they're really just combining
I
every
think so,
folklore
yeah.
or every kind of.
Well, the best folklore, Joe.
Spectral.
That's fucking crazy. Is he headless? Is that what I'm looking at?
No.
He's headless. He's got spikes on his elbows.
Yeah, he's like holding up his own head. He's doing like a scream, fear,
Oh,
paralysis
that's
attack.
this guy. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, from a different trailer. That's crazy.
You will also encounter Medusa.
This is okay. The petrification looks sick in this game, by the way.
Yeah,
Like
we
that.
were just encountering that the other day.
Yeah, with the cockatrice
You will
on
also
our
encounter
playthrough.
Medusa.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's horrifying. It's
This
like a
is
cutscene.
Yeah, I guess so.
Status looks just as miserable as it was in the first game.
Yeah.
Golems.
And this is our favorite. This is still my favorite thing I fought in Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. I'm a Dragon's Dogma
I know, it's
noob,
got all the little
so
weak spots.
but yeah.
So,
As someone new to the series, I really enjoyed these fights, and this looks really good. It looks like the background scenery. Do you see that?
It does,
Like
yeah. I
outside?
bet that's the thing. I bet it blends in and
Griffins.
sneaks up on you almost.
Oh, the Griffin looks.
Look how sinister that guy looks.
Oh, you just know they've dialed up the aggression on the Griffin to
love
really
that.
fuck you up. Between what that IGN guy wrote about or talked about, how he was getting chased after dark by the same Griffin, and just
I
how he looks.
Fucking
Drakes.
love that.
Yeah.
And
The Drake looks so badass. We only get like a
does.
little bit of action shots with the Drakes, but he looks like they put a lot of detail into his like his skeleton, musculature.
I
all
keep
that
saying
stuff.
it, but I think it bears repeating. It is incredible coming directly from the first game and seeing this. You know, it just like blows my mind every time.
Yeah, it's like it really feels like it's like the best mod ever, like for Dragon's
yeah.
Dogma, but it's just
funny.
the developer. We're just used to modders kind of doing a better job, or I am.
Well,
we're
I'm
from
used to-
we're from the generation of like Skyrim modding and just seeing all that content. So, but you guys are fans of this series. I guess you just have a developer that makes a good game.
It's so nice to see them like to see all the enemies fully realized. I mean, the way they move, they feel like they have an actual physical presence in the game. You know, they don't feel like just, oh, here's an enemy, swing at it until, you know, it dies.
Yeah, I feel
It
threatened
feels
by
like
this.
a real creature.
I feel very threatened by that. Actually, yeah, like
Yeah.
when it moves.
bronze giant.
Yeah, we've been over this. This is insanely
In
cool.
this truly
as
immersive
well.
fantasy world, you'll face diverse
probably a big
creatures
set
and battles
piece
that
kinda
will
fight.
test the limits of your
Hey,
creativity.
we've seen
On
that.
a monster's
Our
backs,
favorite.
use terrain, and even other monsters.
All
Experiment.
right, so you can interact with the other monsters.
Experiment. You can cut a bridge.
Yeah,
You could probably
I'm
do
a
that.
fan
In
of
the,
that.
I'm almost certain you could do that in the first one. That seems like something that the first one lets you do.
Have we? I'm not
Experiment.
sure.
We haven't done it,
Ask
but
yourself, will
Okay.
this work? Can I do this?
I love that they're doing that. I hope that isn't just like a every now and again gimmick. I hope that is all the way through the game. You know I'm a sicko when it comes to that kind of
Monsters.
fooling around, Jeff.
yeah,
Ask yourself.
yeah. I'm trying to work that out in my head. Is it's like it doesn't seem like it would be sparsely in the game as like the obligatory thing to do, because I don't know where's the indicator for this stuff. You know, where's the
The glowing orange indicator? Yeah,
where's
no, I don't
the
see it.
glowing orange reticle?
Where's the tip that pops up on screen?
Yeah, that
no, I
that's
see what
like
you mean.
this is the part of the environment where you interact with. Like I think you just had to do that. So they may have just hidden it everywhere. That would be
everywhere. I just want to take goblins and I want to hit other goblins with them, Jeff. How far can I go?
Oh yeah, that's yeah, goblins versus
Goblin
goblins.
bowling here.
Ask yourself,
There you go.
will this work?
Like that's just like an exploding barrel next to here. And okay, yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think they're taking cues from like the post Breath of the Wild games, like
Yeah,
the Zeldas and the
that's
Elden
another
Ring.
thing.
So
That's another thing that even like one of my, I love The Witcher 3. I know people have complaints about it with the combat and stuff, but I fucking love that game. And again, this is just another thing that like pulls me into the world. It's not just you running around draining health bars. The world is alive in a sense. You can interact with it. You can destroy stuff. You can use the terrain against your enemies. It's not just all kind of happening in a like theoretical white box sort of room in terms of the combat. No, everything is interacting with everything else, and I fucking love that.
Yeah, well, if they're going to straight up tell me experiment in the trailer, in the promo trailer, then I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in, they already said get lost, explore. So I'm going to get lost, explore.
Get lost, Jeffrey. We don't want you.
So, presumably I don't get bored with that, and that's awesome. And then for this part, it's like, okay, try stuff. Okay, I'll try. I'll try and break your game, or I'll try and like hit the wall for wherever this is, So I'll give it a shot if that's what if they're claiming it. They have a good.
Can I do this?
They don't. These developers, they don't seem to like overpromise. Like I really get the vibe that they like under promise and over deliver, which is what you're supposed to do as a developer, by the way, of any kind of software.
I hope this ages well, but I mean, I look at this game and I just see so much love poured into it at every fucking corner of its existence.
Yeah,
it tells me that all this stuff that they're saying is hopefully true.
Yeah. All right, let's split it for a little bit.
When a colossal monster stands in your path, will you fire on its vulnerabilities from afar?
Yeah.
Or clamber onto its back
Probably that.
and attack its weak points directly. Knocking foes off balance by damaging their legs is effective too. You could also focus on
we've seen that before.
Yeah, that's more just the basics. Yeah.
supporting the pawns in your party by healing them and granting them stat boosts while they attack.
We're really excited. I'm really excited to get your impression for this trickster
I'm
class.
Curious about that too, because it seems like something that would be of interest to me, and I've never really played that kind of a trickster character before.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they offer that archetype in a lot of games. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I certainly don't feel like
I've never played it
before. So yeah, I hope it works well. I'm totally into like buffing, debuffing, confusing the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
You could also focus on supporting the pawns in your party by healing them and granting them stat boosts while they attack.
Oh, so it's a stat boost for your other pawns. Yeah, I guess like my understanding. We won't get into it too much here, but my understanding was like it's buffing, and then you also like manipulate the enemies to fight each other and cast illusions and stuff. So I don't know. How do you feel about like playing a game like this where you're just in the back seat? Do you like that concept?
I'm fine with that. I'm totally used to it. Like as a mage, as a wizard kind of player. Anyway, I'm used to being not in the driver's seat necessarily. Just kind of hanging back, slinging death. Yeah, I'm fine with that. If anything, that's straight up my alley, but just with a different flavor.
Well, let us know in the comments like what your guys' preferred style is. Do you like to get out in front? Do you like to go back and let your pawns take care of the work? I'm kind of curious about that.
Stat boosts while they attack. The vocation you select. The pawns.
Oh,
you
Jeff!
choose to
Hey!
travel
Hold on! Go back. Go back. Take a look at that griffin.
Uh-huh.
You notice something here?
What
do you notice about this, Jeff?
Wait, we're in the air. Wait.
You see that?
Wait a
Holy
minute.
shit.
I just took it for granted. Wait a minute. Why are we in the air?
That's a great question, Jeff.
Can you do that in Dragon's Dogma?
I don't think you can do that in the first game. No.
Can you survive it?
So.
Well, I know we're trying out next stream. I know we're trying out. Yeah, because someone commented on our previous videos that you can, because we saw the pawn reaction, or we reacted to the pawn 90-second trailer, and they said that they do catch you in Dragon's Dogma 1.
Right.
So if we can do this in Dragon's Dogma 1, then presumably it's safe to get on the Griffin and then he'll just catch me. Someone will catch me.
I wonder if there's ever going to be an opportunity, since they're talking about, hey, experiment. I wonder if there's ever going to be an opportunity to like use a flying creature to just straight up travel, to get somewhere where you need to get, or get some hidden thing.
Oh, I see. Like you're trying to like game it so that it's like this guy, like this Griffin attacks you and you get on it and you
hidden weapon is over there, but I need the Griffin to take me there.
If I hit him on the left side or the right side, it makes him turn to the left, and I hit him 3 times, and then he goes forward, and then I drop down on this ledge. Oh, you just know there's something like that. Someone else commented.
I have to think that. If I thought of it in 3 seconds, I fucking know they thought of it years making this game.
I think the same person that told me that they could catch you. I think it was Pam. She said that there's like a hidden there's a hidden item that you have to get a harpy to pick you up. And
What, in the first game? What?
yeah, in the first game, that's like like,
shit.
the harpy picks you up, and then you like you wriggle free at the right moment, and that's how you get the secret
that is
item.
fantastic. All right, well, I guess that answers my question.
And that's from a game that's like over 10 years old. So it's like, imagine what they've done with this one. Yeah, that's really interesting, though.
You select the pawns you choose to travel with, and the possibilities of the terrain and the objects.
Oh, that is cool. Wait,
Allow you
hold
to
on.
attack
What happened there?
Yeah,
You
so
make like a wall of mist?
yeah, we're gonna find out eventually, but yeah, it's like a
travel with, and the
Let's see.
possibilities of the terrain.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, but he definitely created something out of mist or smoke, incense, whatever.
Of the terrain and the
they were fire enemies too. It looked like
to travel with, and the possibilities of the
or
terrain
ground,
and the
I
objects
guess.
around.
Now this is Mystic Spearhand, and that just looks fucking amazing. Whatever the fuck that was.
It's just a fucking Jedi job.
That's the other one. I'm glad to see Mystic Spearhand
That's cool.
footage in here. It looks like he's still in there.
Of the terrain
They showed the trickster and the Mystic Spearhand all the way back in November. I wasn't sure, I mean, they're still on the promo
I'm
page.
glad it's
but
not just a fucking guy with a spear. You know what I mean? Like, both of these new classes could have been so fucking boring.
yeah, this isn't. What does this have to do with spears? He's just
Who
a
cares?
he's just
It looks-
a
it
Jedi.
looks great.
He's just the Jedi class. He's got his lightsaber and then
It's just
the
Darth Maul
Force.
lightsaber, yeah.
What is that? It's 3 of them. He's getting all 3 of them.
and the objects around will allow you to
Oh my god.
I think he knocked him into other goblins too, by the way.
Yeah, my preliminary plan is Archer, Magic Archer, and then Mystic Spearhand. I think
Yeah.
that's where we're
Yeah, I
going.
think so.
Yeah,
tackle monsters with unprecedented.
at least for the first playthrough. There will be a few playthroughs probably.
many later.
A deep, explorable fantasy world awaits you in Dragon's Dogma 2.
See, okay, now look,
they
look
just
at that.
did it. They just did
it. We were just talking about it. Okay,
funny.
Explorable fantasy world awaits you in Dragon's Dogma 2.
that's kind of cool. Oh,
Explore
nice.
a living world
that's a
full of
beautiful
discoveries waiting to be made.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm like hyping myself up, man. This game looks so fucking good.
It's really fun. Like everything looks really fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's too much more to say for this one, but other than, yeah, we talked
It's a month away, and I can't wait.
We talked more about how we like interacted with the monsters than the monsters themselves, but the, everything
we've
looks
seen
good.
a lot of these guys before,
Yeah, everything looks really solid. I guess the main takeaway for us is they are more, animated. They do feel more like intimidating. They feel more like living things. This time
They're
around.
keeping that tradition alive of really placing them in the world. Like they feel, again, not just a health bar, not just a thing for you to kill that goes. Fades invisible, fades away into nothingness when it's defeated. It feels like a real creature that exists in this world, whether it's the Sphinx trying to confuse you or...
They almost feel like they have personal space. Do you know what I mean? Like when you see...
Yeah.
When you see the...
That's a good way to put it.
When you see the Sphinx like come in here, like it's almost like she's like sizing you up and you're sizing her. Do you see that? Like she pulls back,
I do,
It's
yeah.
like
That's a great point.
They know that that there's a presence there and you know that there's a presence there. It's like they've got personal space. Like you've both got personal space. And then like when, where's the Drake? Like when this guy gets up, you see he's like recoiling and getting up. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're here? All right, let's fucking go." Like that kind of a thing. Like it's that animation. It like makes them feel more like alive. So really stoked for this game, obviously, but yeah, so that's our reaction to this, and let us know what you think of the monsters, and just anything else you want to talk about with Dragon's Dogma in the comments down below. Like I said, we stream Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen normally every Saturday, 3 p.m. EST. Sometimes I have to change it a little bit, but normally Saturdays, 3 p.m. EST. And we'd love to see you join us in chat. So thanks for watching. Peace out.
See ya.